Welcome to Tokyo. Shibuya Crossing, and it is crazy. There are so many people here. I'm literally standing on the road right now to avoid the crowds.
Well, Shibuya Crossing, otherwise known as Scramble Square, was absolute carnage. But of course that is the fun, that is the reason to visit. We're now heading to Takeshita Street, which is part of Harajuku, a very cool, youthful area, lots of streetwear, dress up, some versatile clothing. So that will be quite fun, some good shops there, and hopefully some street food for us to try as well. I have to say, big crowds everywhere in Japan at the moment. This is the place to be. It feels like there's a real tourist boom, and it's easy to understand why Japan is such an amazing destination to visit. But anyway, we're going to walk to Harajuku. You could just ride a subway stop down, but we want to get the exercise. Let's go.
Well, just when you think it's really, really overcrowded, you walk a bit and it gets a bit quieter and very green.
Oh dear, we've just seen an IKEA. I think I'm gonna cancel the credit card so Tim can't go in there and spend up a fortune. It's one of his favourite shops, isn't it, Tim?
Maybe. And here's a New Zealand founded business. Now we can't let Logan go in there and spend too much.
I'm literally wearing some now.
Well, la-di-da, look at us, a couple of Harajuku girls.
We just forgot our Lolita dresses.
We're going for the Gary look.
It's busy, guys, help!
Yeah. Well, we just escaped the busy street in favour of a busy shop.
Yes.
This is Capsule Lab.
A wonderland of capsules, a wonderland of plastic, but quite fun. Good for a little rush of endorphins.
Yeah, it could be maybe a funny little souvenir.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, we're going for Kirby, Super Smash Bros. Hopefully a good one. This is 400 yen.
What's you got?
Yellow Kirby. It's very cute. Yellow Kirby. I'm not sure if I needed this, but it is adorable. It's a keeper. Not gonna lie, I think I could rock that look.
While very busy, this is a good place to come pick up some little souvenirs. There's lots of little knickknacks and bits and pieces you might want to take away with you. We're not super big into it, so I think we'll just keep with the, what is it, Kirby we got?
Kirby.
Yeah, that'll be us. I was gonna get a little snack, but it's so busy, I think we'll just push on.
Okay, hilariously we've ordered a Shiba Inu crate. So I was like a moth to the novelty flame with this one. It looks awesome.
So cute! Shiba! Hello! Hello!
Oh my gosh!
It's like a marshmallow. I'll try the cream. Strawberry cream. So yummy.
The problem with this is that the more you eat, the more depressing the papa looks. So he's melting. It's cream overload, so if you like cream, you will enjoy this. But before dinner, maybe not our best decision making, but we were blinded by the cuteness overload that is the Shiba Inu crate.
So here we are in Shinjuku. It's a little less busy than where we were before, but still very busy. We're here to see the bright neon lights and get some dinner.
Wow, this is so generous for the price. It looks amazing. I love a good miso moment. Itadakimasu. So good.
Oh my gosh. This looks so good. 1200 yen, this is an absolute feast. I think I'm supposed to break this into smaller pieces, but y'all
We're now going to walk to Kabukichō, which is an entertainment district within Shinjuku. The lights there are really intense and bright. I think a lot of Westerners think Tokyo looks like that all over.
It's not necessarily the case.
There are many distinct neighbourhoods in Tokyo. They all have their own unique feel. Kabukichō is really, really impressive, so let's go see it.
Yeah, let's do it. Shinjuku is a great place to go to an izakaya, go out partying a little bit. There's lots of youth loitering around. It's a very happening place. It's also a good spot for LGBTQ plus stuff if you're interested in that.
Okay, so this is Omoide Yokocho. This is a network of alleyways where the bar scene, the izakaya scene is second to none. So let's snake through and have a look.
This place is such an absolute vibe. So much smoke and drinks clinking, and yeah, this is cool.
There's a real atmosphere.
Definitely quite a tight space. Well, this is a crazy alleyway, but it's so busy and we're not really seeing many places that can go for a drink, so I think we'll head out.
Yeah, it is a Friday night, so maybe there was a way of making a reservation. I don't think so. I think you just need to get here early enough. Okay, so we just remembered a really priceless memory.
Yes.
Last time we were in Japan, we did go to a bar in that alleyway.
Yes.
Yeah, we just passed it, I think.
I think we just passed it, yeah, but it said no photos, so we decided not to film it.
Yeah, I think it's called Bar Albatross. Anyway, there was a guy in there, a Japanese guy, who was bejeweling a cockroach.
Yes.
It was so bizarre. He was like attaching, like what even was it?
I don't know, just like random little like fake jewels to it with glue, like it was permanent, and he kept like handing it to us. And
He was
like,
so proud of it.
he was so happy with it. We drunk in there for hours. It was really, really fun. It's just so damn overcrowded in there. I just don't think we can squeeze ourselves in.
But if you're in the mood for it, very fun vibe, very fun. Hello everyone, another beautiful day in Tokyo today.
Yeah, it's beautiful weather at the moment. It's about 27 degrees and we're just chilling in the park.
Yeah, we're actually overlooking the Sumida River and we have the Tokyo Sky Tree as the background as well.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. We just thought we'd take some time to tell you about some of the things we did when we first came to Tokyo.
Yes.
One of the big reasons why I wanted to come back here is that I actually have a number of friends who I met 11 years ago now on the Ship for World Youth program. So I was really lucky enough to go to Japan as part of the New Zealand delegation, and we were on a boat all around Japan, and it was this amazing cultural exchange and like youth leadership program thing. So yeah, it was really cool to meet up with some of those connections from years ago now. Ayaka, who's a close friend of mine, and her husband Yuki decided to take us out and show us a bunch of stuff in Tokyo. It was like a whirlwind tour, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, firstly they're the most lovely people.
They are.
They just showed us so much of Tokyo and shared so much of their culture with us.
Yeah.
It was a truly special day.
So special. So we started off in Asakusa. This is the neighborhood where we're staying. It's really lovely. It's a little bit more traditional perhaps than some other areas of Tokyo.
Yes.
Parts of it are quiet. Parts of it are absolutely manic, including around the Sensoji Temple,
Yeah,
which is where we
that's
went.
busy.
That's
Yeah.
a beautiful complex. It was really interesting to learn about the different, I suppose, practices you do before you go into the temple facility.
Yes.
So like the cleansing of the hands.
Yes. Also the burning of the smoke, and you can bring the smoke over to what you want to improve or ailments
Heal.
you have.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I was trying to blast it down on my ankle as much as possible because my ankle always gives me trouble when we travel.
92.
Always traveling. Good sign and dream of a young horse in spring. Wherever you go, everything can be done as you wish. When an arrow goes straight, you will get a catch. Good luck will come to you from the heaven. So we potted around there for a bit, and then afterwards we went to the Sakuji fish market, the outer market. That's a very famous attraction in Tokyo. If you love seafood, that is your epicenter, you must go. And we had this amazing egg street food. It was like a sweetened egg, almost like a loaf.
Yeah, like an egg roll would be how I describe it, like an omelette on a stick. I think they do it also with eel. We're not huge seafood people, but we did actually have some seafood, so we did challenge ourselves.
We did. Then afterwards we went to the Hamarikyu Gardens. Now these were some beautiful gardens that actually once belonged to the family of Tokugawa Ieyasu, one of the unifiers of Japan, very famous dude.
Yeah, stunning gardens.
It was lovely. Yeah, we had perfect weather for that, and the really special part of that was when we went to this traditional tea house and we had beautiful matcha and a Japanese sweet.
Yeah, it was like a proper tea house with tatami floor and incredible views of the lake it was on.
And so
really
elegantly
special.
Presented.
Yeah, really special. We loved that.
Afterwards, we went and had a quick lunch. Now this is when we tried takoyaki for the first time.
Yes. Yeah, controversially, we didn't do it in Osaka. It just didn't happen somehow.
Shame on our heads.
But we were taught about what a taco party is, which is where they bring it over to your station in the restaurant, and they give you the batter, they give you the octopus, and you make it yourself.
Yes. Now Ayaka's husband Yuki is a taco master. So he showed us how it's done. And yeah, we had a few pieces, and it was really unique. I've never had anything like that before, but quite enjoyable.
Yeah, I expected it to be like a cake cooked all the way through, but it's like a pancake with a chewy outer crust, and in the inside it's softer and more like molten, I guess like a gooey cheese. It has the octopus in it as well, which wasn't as chewy as I thought it would be.
No, and it wasn't as confronting as I thought it would be either. Yeah, so that was a really cool experience. We are no longer takoyaki virgins.
Yes. We had some time to fill after that, so we filled it in with some karaoke. So I think for about 2 hours we sung our little hearts out.
Gosh, my voice was a little hoarse the next day. We were hitting some of those musical theatre bangers, the boy bands. It was glorious.
Yes, and some Japanese music as well, so we got a real range.
Following that, it was getting a little bit later in the day, so we went and had Japanese barbecue. We tried things like beef tongue and all sorts of cuts of meat.
Yeah, I think we even had wagyu. We had a lot of different cuts, and it was just absolutely delicious. It was the best barbecue I've ever had. I was ecstatic with the experience. It was just perfection.
We also had the best white wine of the trip here in Japan.
We did. Our generous hosts were really worried that the wine wouldn't stack up to New Zealand's wine, but actually this restaurant had great wine. I'm not sure where it was from, but it tasted maybe a little German to me. It had that acidity level that we like.
Yeah, and actually in general we've found it really easy to access decent quality wine in Japan compared to the other Asian countries we've been to. They seem to import it a lot more. Finally, we then visited the Tokyo Metropolitan Building, and there was this really cool event happening. It's this like project mapping show, and it was Godzilla-themed. So we were treated to that visual spectacle.
2, 1.
That was unlike anything I've seen before.
And it was such a whirlwind because we were worried we weren't going to get there on time. So we literally ran from the station, and we got there just before it started. Somehow we managed to sit down right at the front and just lie down so we weren't blocking anyone's view. And we were lying in this like piazza kind of area, looking up at this massive building with like really high quality animations being projected of Godzilla.
It was an amazing illusion.
Epic.
Yeah, it was really cool. Afterwards, we raced to the top, to the observation deck, and then we were treated to a panoramic view of Tokyo. So it was literally the perfect way to finish off a really action-packed day.
It was.
We'll never forget that day.
No, we won't. Honestly, it was so special. It's not often someone can show you their city, their culture, and take a whole day just to show you everything they can. It was a really awesome experience. So.
We felt like VIPs, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. So thank you so much for that experience. It was awesome.
Okay, well I think we're going to head to Akihabara, the Electric Town, and keep this vlog moving.
Oh yeah!
Right, so this is Akihabara. Now if you like anime, video games, anything like that, this is an absolute geeky paradise and at the time of your life here. There's also a retro feel to this place, so it's quite interesting to look at. Of course, being Japan at the moment, every man and his horse is here, but we are battling those crowds.
working out what kind of memento to get. We didn't want anything too big or clunky, but we came up with the perfect thing, a Pokemon card. So this is a used Pokemon card, and it's Pikachu. And it's with a rainbow, because we're going to celebrate our pride.
And in fact, Tokyo's just had the biggest Pride event ever, so that fills our hearts.
Yeah, we would have loved to have gone to that, but we didn't know what was happening until we got here, and yeah, dope. So this place is a conveyor belt sushi restaurant. You can order here and they'll bring you a specific dish, like here. So here we've got some egg and some curry and some beer. I've got some tuna on the way as well.
Delicious.
I do like raw tuna. This one is a seared salmon, so it's been touched with a blowtorch. It's got mayo on top. That was really delicious. It had a real flame grilled taste to the top of it. Super good. Well, that was a glorious fishy feast for me. I absolutely loved it.
Yeah, it was a fun experience. I love that conveyor belt system.
Yeah, it's so Japanese and I feel like it fits in really well with Akihabara.
Definitely. Well, that's all from us. We hope you've enjoyed our Tokyo vlog. We're now gearing up to return to New Zealand for a month.
Yay!
Before we then jet off to Europe.
Yes, we're looking forward to seeing friends and family.
Yes.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're enjoying our content, please remember to subscribe and hit like on this button. It really helps us out.
Much appreciated. By the way, as a sidebar, we're currently working on a project. It's called Spectacle of Power. It's a fantasy fiction podcast which I'm writing and narrating. Tim's doing the sound and also writing some original music for that. So if that's up your alley, you might like to follow. We'll include the links in the description.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, new episodes out every Friday. There's currently 3. Well, that's all from us. Ka kite no.
Bye.